Can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. Let's see here. I am unmuted. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not sure if you can. I think I'm good to go. Yes, I am good to go. All right. All right, let's start. Nice soft knees. Lengthen your spine, recruit that core, and I want you to just roll your shoulders back. Nice, big, round circles. That's it, just loosening up the upper back. And think about you breathing. Nice deep inhale through the nose, nice big exhale through the mouth. Come back to center. One side just stretching and reaching down your leg. Just extending down that leg. That's it. Bring the elbow nice and high. And if you can, try to reach a little further each time you go down. Make sure your knees are really soft and bent. I want you to come nice and close to the floor and have strong bend in your knees. 4, 3, 2, and now back to center. Let's roll our shoulders forward. Feel that release once again through the upper back. Keep pressing that belly button into your spine so you have lots of support for the lower back and your abs are engaged. 4, 3, 2, last one. Other side now, I want you to reach down and lift up the elbow. Gentle reach down. Try to keep your chest open, your body facing forward, so there's no rotation as you reach down. And again, remember to keep the knees really bent. There you go. Going a little further each time. Feel that lower back loosening up. Let's try 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one back to center. Big inhale. Big exhale. Give me one more inhale. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale, and now I want you to draw the arms in. Giving a nice big range of movement with the arms. Pulling down. That's it. Now think about creating a fist as you pull down and starting to warm up that lower arm. That's it. Pressing down. Now take the elbows out and draw the elbows right into your waist. Draw them into your waist. That's it. Nice big strong reach. Now I want you to take your knees front and then corner. Front and then corner. Front and then corner. Front and then corner. That's it. Front, corner, front, corner. One more each. Front, corner, and bring it back down. Step touch. Nice work. Now I want you to bring your heels to your glutes. Bring them right up. Again, nice big range of movement. Pulling in, top to bottom. If you just join in, don't worry, we're just warming up. Nice work. Now I want you to take that heel and cross in front. Cross in front. With the arms, I want you to create a nice big figure 8. Side to side. You're going to notice that your waist is starting to move and the lower back is starting to move. That's what I want. Warm up that lower back. Big, strong arms. Heels just going forward. There you go. Now relax the arms and just lift the knee up. This time make sure your placement on the floor is nice and soft. That spine is long and that core is engaged. Nice work. Let's bring it back to step touch. Press in. We're going to do a knee lift to the side in 4, 3, 2. Right here. Pull. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and center. We're going to do 4, 3, 2. Other side. Single knee. One arm. Now both arms. 4, 3, 2, and center. Heel forward, figure 8. There you go. 4, 3, 2, step touch, pull in. To the side, 4 single arm, 4 double arm. Back to center. Other side. Double arm. Back to center. Heels forward, figure 8. Here we go. Ready to add on? 4, 3, heels to the butt and pull in. Pull in. Big, strong arm movement. Feel that body warming up. We're going to hold the arms, change the legs, go to step touch. In 3, 2, 1, step touch right here. We lift, ready? 4, 3, 2, both arms. 4, 3, 2, and center. Other side. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, both arms. 4, 3, 2, and center. Heel forward. Figure 8. There you go. Now relax the arms. Relax the arms. March it up. March it up. Lift up through that spine. Take the legs out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Hopefully you feel like your body's a little warmed up. We're going to do a little flexion of the spine before we go into Tabata. So let's focus on that right now. So as you go out, you're going to drop low and flex your spine. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. That's it. Nice flexion. Out and in. Out and in. Go at your own pace. You can mirror me, or you can slow down, or pick it up. Just move that spine. So your spine goes forward and then lifts. Forward and lift. 4, 3, 2, holding center and march up. And again, I want you to lift up through that spine. Pump your arms. Gentle out and in, other side. So your lead leg has changed. If you started on your right, now you're starting on your left. Up, out, in, up, out, in. That's the way. Okay. Now we're going to do that flexion. Remember, engage your core. Ready? So as you go out, you drop forward. As you come in, you lift up. Drop forward, drop forward, drop forward. There you go. Move your spine. Drop, low and lift, low and lift, low and lift. And oh yes, this gets you ones up really fast. 4, 3, 2, holding center, and this should feel nice. Lifting up through that spine again. Now I want you to just take your legs out. Nice, subtle, subtle movement. Nice and relaxed. Relax the upper body. Now bring the legs about shoulder width apart. Right here. Again, we're focusing on that hinging from your hip. So now I want you to slow your legs down, complete stop. Draw your hip back. And as you lift, lift the knee. Draw your leg back. And as you lift, lift the knee. So it's drop, lift, drop, lift. Flexion, lift, flexion, lift, flexion, lift, flexion, lift. There you go. Again, slow as you like. Focusing on drawing back your hip as you go back. And then lifting up through the spine. Lifting up. Now this time, think about expanding through your chest. Lift, expand through your chest. There you go. 4, 3, 2, This is the last one. Lift up and march it out again. Make sure you have some water with you. Our transitions are 10 seconds, they're fast. But if you need a longer transition, take it. And please remember to have water whenever you like. All right, let's get ready for Tabata. We're gonna be working hard for 32 minutes, 20 seconds on, 10-second transition, 4 minutes with each exercise, and there's 8 of them. So the first one is forward lunge using one leg and bicep curls. I recommend you go to a heavier weight. And if you have a lighter weight accessible to you, have a lighter weight as well, because we're gonna do tricep work. Ready? Let's go. So forward lunge, bicep curl. Long straight spine, lunge forward and tap back. Lunge forward and tap back. Watch the knee of the leg that goes forward. Is it over your toe? Maintaining a nice long straight spine. Keep your head up. Last one. Come back. March it out a little bit. Switch it over to the other leg. Start with your feet shoulder width apart. Long through the spine. Here we go. Forward and tap. Forward and tap. Exhale as you lunge forward. Really draw in that belly button. Keeping your shoulders down. Last one. Center. March it out. So really think about the quality of your movement. Start with your shoulders down. Recruit your core. Switch your leg now. Ready? Lunge forward and tap back. Slow movement. Focused movement. Almost there. Release. March it out. Loosen it up a little bit. Let's go to the other side. Roll the shoulders back. Think about getting those shoulder blades into your back pocket. Ready? Lunge forward and tap. Forward and tap. Nice strong bicep curls. Think about slowing down the movement of the arms. Contraction, slow release. Contraction, slow release. March it out. Now we're going to lunge forward and hold. So get ready for that. Roll the shoulders back. Nice big strong lunge right here. Biceps up. Now drop deeper. That's it. And hold as you just focus on the upper body. Maintain that power of the lower body. Keep it deep into that lunge. That's it. Pull that belly button in. Release. Draw up. March it out. Let's go to the other side. Ready? Big lunge forward. Lunge, hold, drop down, straight down. There you go. Now, slow extension, slow contraction. Nice long straight spine. Beautiful. Think about your breathing. Exhale as you curl up. Give me one more. Release, step back, march it out. We're going to do exactly the same, except we're going to start a pulse. Ready? Lunge forward, hold. Drop down deeper. Now, extend the arm, and then pulse up and down. Small. Burpee. Ready? Lunge, hold. Drop deeper. Extend the arm. Now, tiny little lifts. That's it. Beautiful. Keep it as low as you can. Spine long. Core engaged. From here, we're going to the mat. So release your weights. Come to your mat. Half burpee, I'm gonna do the first one very slowly, and I'm gonna give you all the modifications. So wide stance, hinge forward, hands firmly on the mat, step back, plank, step forward, squat, and drive up with your legs. So it's down, single leg, forward, and drive up. That is your first option. Your second option I'm going to give to you now. So second option, stand, wide leg, wide squat, come down in one movement. One, then you can step back, two, right here, jump forward and lift up. Come down, extend back, forward and lift up. One more. Down, back, forward and lift up. The key to both of those is using your legs to drive the body up and down. Ready? Here we go. Down, extension plank, draw in, drive up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. March it out. Remember, you always have the option to do one leg at a time, step it in one leg at a time before you drive up. Ready? Here we go. Down, plank, wide squat, lift up. Down, plank, wide squat, lift up. Plank, squat, one more, plank, squat, up. Now for those of you who want to add an element of propulsion, I'll show you what you can do. Go back if you feel this is comfortable for you. So you could jump and then come back to plank, and jump, come back to plank. So you are jumping up from your squat position, lifting up and taking it back. Hold. So you have 3 options. Choose whichever one you're most comfortable with. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Plank, squat, lift up. You're going at your pace. I would caution you not to go too quickly and to really focus on the stability of your lower back and really articulating a nice, strong, solid form. And step it in. That'll get the heart rate up. You've got 2 more. Ready? Wide squat. Drive the hip back. Core, 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 core. Plank. Stability. Forward. Up. Down. Plank. Forward. Up. Down. Plank. Forward. Up. Take a little break. You got 1 more. And then we're going to go to narrow squat and reverse lunge. Make this one really strong. Ready? Core engaged. Sit deep into the squat. Plank, forward, up. Deep into your squat. Plank, forward, up. Very light movements. So I'm not landing heavy. It's nice and light. Give me 1 more. And up. All right. Now we're going to do reverse lunge and pull up. So get your heavy weights. So let's do narrow squats. So up here, narrow, hinge, draw the body up, take 1 leg, hinge back, bring it forward. Same leg. Narrow squat, 1 leg, same leg back. Narrow squat, single leg lunge, reverse lunge. All right, I'm going to do it back now. So watch my position. Nice and long and tall. Narrow squat. Hip draws back. As I drive up, I lift my arms. Then I take 1 leg and I go into that reverse lunge and I bring it in. Narrow squat. Lift up. Reverse lunge. Bring it in. 1 more. I know, I'm using up all your transition. March it out. You know what to do. You guys are so good at this. Ready? Pull up, hinge, draw up, one leg back, bring it together, narrow squat, drive up, reverse lunge, together give me one more, narrow squat, up, reverse lunge, bring it together, nice work. We're gonna keep doing it. Refining the movement as you go. Tight core, ready? Reverse lunge, drive up. Here's our narrow squat. Here's the reverse, there it is. Here's your narrow squat. Here's your reverse lunge. Take a break, march it out. This time I'm gonna do it facing you. So knees are tracking forward, feet shoulder width apart. Ready? Narrow squat, drive up, one leg goes back, reverse lunge, center. Notice my spine is nice and long. I'm activating my core throughout this exercise. I'm keeping it slow and deliberate. Bring it back to center, march it out. Nice work, everyone. Now, can you come a little deeper into that narrow squat? Ready? Drop down deep, 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 deep. Yes, now drive up. Leg goes back. Get your center of gravity back. Narrow squat, lift up. Lunge back. Bring it forward. Beautiful. Give me one more lunge back. That's it, march it up. You've got 2 more to go. Ready? Exhale, narrow squat, here. Drive up, nice work. Lunge back, using the same leg for the lunge back. Narrow, and lunge. One more of each. Narrow, and lunge. Back to center. This is our last one. Ready? Then we're going to go to our sumo squat. Here we go. Narrow, lift up through that spine, lunge back, center. You're going to notice quite a bit of balance is required when you lunge back. Sometimes finding a spot on the floor or the ceiling or the wall really helps you with your balance. Last one. Nice work, march it out. Grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna go to sumo squats and triceps, so lighten your weights. So your feet are shoulder width apart, then you're gonna take them further. So now they're even wider than your hip apart. Your knees are facing the corners right here. Pull up and extend as you go down. Deep into that position. Give me 2 more. Last one, and then draw the legs together. Focusing on activating the inner thigh. Ready? Toes to the corner, lift up as you drop, extension through that lower arm, working your tricep. Drop down, extend up. Drop down, extend up. Can you come a little deeper into that drop? Give me one more. Lift up. Draw the arms center, step in. Now, really focus on activating the inner thigh and your glutes. Ready? Draw up, inner thigh. Inner thigh. Nice work. Inner thigh. Inner thigh. Every time you draw up with the inner thigh, you're also activating your glutes. Last one, out. Draw center, bring it in. Ready? Here we go. Draw up, out and in. Come on, come a little deeper into that squat. Come on. A little lower. Yes, you can. You're hinging slightly forward, but you're trying to keep that chest open. Center, Step it in. Let's change it around a little. Rotate your toes out. We're gonna hold it down. So draw up and hold it down. Now go about 1 inch deeper, right there. Hold this. Drop your arms down. Don't worry about the arms now. Hold this and pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. You got it. Hold down, lift all the way up, step it in. Let's do that again. Nice wide stance. Toes to the corner. Inhale, exhale down. Shh. And draw in, step. All right, ready for your arms? Rotate. Drop down, exhale. Drop down a little more. Now, pull the arms up. We're gonna do tricep extensions right here and pulses. Out, 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 out. Pulsing the arms, pulsing the lower body. In unison. One more, draw in, release, step it in. One more in this set, ready? Toes wide, engage that core, drop 1, drop 2, hold, elbows out, ready? Pulsing out and in. There you go. We're gonna go to push-ups. So we're returning to the mat. You're gonna release your weights. Release them, come to your mat. The next series of exercises are on your mat. You can do your push-ups from your knees or full extended. You decide, hands wide, dropping down, lifting up. Make sure your spine is long and straight. Your belly button is pulled into your spine. And on your release and on your extension, you're going slow and carefully. Up. Let's come back into child's pose. Let's try a next set. Release and lift. Feel free to extend your legs. If you take a wider position with your legs, it will be a little easier. If you have your feet together, you're going to make it really challenging. So if you like, vary the intensity. Come back, stretch out those arms. Coming forward again. Drawing that belly button, then drop and lift. I shouldn't say drop, I should say lower, because I want you to do it slowly. And come back. We're going to do one more set, and then we're going to go to plank saws. Ready? Draw that belly button in, lower, and push up. Lower, and push up. Nice work. One more. Nice work. Come back and do that stretch. Now, I want you to come into a plank position. You can come onto your elbows. You can also use weights if you have any issues with your wrists. Now, you're in a strong plank, and you're going to slowly come right onto your tiptoes and draw your body forward. Notice how your shoulders are really activated in this position. Then drive back, flex your heels, and bring it forward again. Hold, release the knees, child's pose. Ready? Plank position, right here. Square out your hips, draw that belly button in, create space between your shoulder blades, and lift your ears away from your shoulders. Now, come onto your toes and hold. Nice work. Come back, flex your heels, and once again onto your toes and hold. Drop the knees, child's pose. Back to plank position. Hold your plank first. Nice and strong and stable. Now, come onto your toes and hold. Draw that belly button in. Come back. And once again, up onto your tippy toes and hold in. Release the knees and draw back. Nice work. All right, last one. Ready? Plank. Nice and strong. Now, move your body forward onto your tiptoes. Feel the engagement of your shoulders. Draw that belly button in. Now drive back, flex your foot. And once again, forward and hold. Breathe through it. This is the last one. Nice work, release, come back. We're gonna flip right over into our bridges. Ready? Draw the heels right into your glutes. Lift the hip right to the ceiling. And then tap down. Think about drawing your knees away from your shoulders as you lift up. Squeeze your glutes as you lift up. Exhale up. And release. Draw both knees into your chest. A nice gentle rocking motion. We're gonna go right back to that. Heels close to your glutes. Ready? Drive up. And tap down. Drive up. And tap down. Drive up, creating a wonderful arch in that lower back. Give me one more. Lift up. And release both knees into your chest, gentle rock. Now this time you're gonna lift up into your bridge and you're gonna hold it. Ready? So you're gonna drive up here, hold. Now I want you to drive up more. Really lift as high as you possibly can. Now press those knees away, right here. Beautiful. Bring your shoulder blades a little closer together and maintain that strong arch. And now slowly release down. Just slow release down. There you go. Ready to do that all over? Exhale up, lift up 1. Lift up even higher 2. Go as high as you can. Draw the knees away from your shoulders. Tuck those shoulder blades closer together. Maintain that beautiful arch in your lower back. One. Lift up even higher. Hold, hold, hold. Yes, it is a lot more challenging. You're now having one side doing all the work. Almost there. Now release the leg and slowly release that upper body. Nice work. Extend the opposite leg. Flex through your foot. Ready? Lift up 1. Lift up 2, as high as you can, shoulder blades close together. Hold that position. Drive your hip towards the ceiling and keep it up there. 3, 2, 1, release and slowly release. Nice work, everyone. We've got 2 more. Yes, those are really hard. Flex your foot. Ready? Let's do it again. Exhale up. Exhale up again. Yes, yes, yes. Shoulder blades close together. Draw the heel towards the ceiling and maintain that really strong arch. Feel the engagement of your glute, of the leg that's on the floor. Yes. Drop down. Slow release. You've got 1 more. Ready? Exhale up. Lift. 1. Lift up higher. Yes, you can. Lift up higher. Yes, hold. Draw that one knee across, away from your shoulders. Create a strong arch. We're gonna go into Superman. We're gonna flip right over onto the mat for our last. Release. Okay, come up. We've got 2 more exercises. Superman, Superwoman. Here we go. So, you're taking your arms and you're lifting them away and you're lifting your legs up. Both of them are in a V. And then if you need a break, you release and drop your head. And then you come back when you're ready. If you're able to, keep your arms and your legs up the entire time. So take the release after 20 seconds. Ready? Lifting your feet and your arms in a V. Exhale up. Hold. Tight glutes, engaging the lower back. Look at your mat and keep your head and neck in neutral. Extend your arms out. Take a break anytime you need it. And gentle release. Nice work. Ready? Sure you are. Look at your mat. Exhale and lift. Can you lift just a little more? There you go. Hold. Hold. Beautiful. Just looking slightly in front of you. Reaching up with your arms. And releasing. Nice work. Let's do one more just like that. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. A little further. Yes. Maintain that activity in your glutes. Let them grip. And allow the contraction in the lower back. Almost there. And release. Beautiful. Now we're going to do cactus arms. So your feet remain on the floor. Your arms are extended and floating above the floor. Elbows out from your shoulders. You're just lifting and releasing. Lifting up and releasing. Lifting up and releasing. Focusing on the contraction of the upper back all the way down to your lower back, releasing. So this time you're not engaging your glutes and they're not helping you. Your glutes are actually quite relaxed. Focusing on the upper body and then drawing down to that lower back. Lift up and release. Lift up, looking in front of you. Elbows floating above the floor. Lift up and release. Lift up and release. Now, nice, take a break. Cactus arms look like this. So you're floating these arms above the floor. And as you lift up, you're drawing back. And then you're releasing back to neutral. You're drawing back and releasing back to neutral. Drawing back and releasing back to neutral. As you draw back, your shoulder blades get really close together and then they go back to neutral. Give me one more set like that. Ready? On the floor, look at the mat, float your arms out into those cactus arms. Now lift up and release. Lift up, draw the shoulder blades together, feel the contraction in your lower back, and then release. Keeping floating above the floor. Keep floating. Hands on the floor. I want you to come back to child's pose and then come to plank position. We're going to do pike tuck. So, starting with a plank position right here. Draw the belly button into your spine. Now, draw your hips all the way up to the ceiling. So you're in a nice strong pike. There you are. Now, take one knee and drive it through your arms and then come back to pike. Other side, through your arms, back to pike, and release, child's pose. We're going to do more this time. We're going to start a little quicker. So come to plank first, okay? Draw in the belly button. Now, lift up and forward, up and forward, up and forward. Nice fluid movement. There you go. Getting a little hamstring stretch as you draw back. Give me one more. Forward. Release. child's pose. Now, this time you do it, when you draw your knees through those arms, I want you to draw that knee a little further through. Ready? So you're lifting up, draw through a little further, lift up, draw through a little further, lift up, draw through a little further, up, draw through, lift up, and through, up, and take it back. Ready? This is fantastic for your core. Ready? Plank, pike, drive through, pike, drive through. Keep control. I don't want you to go too fast. I want you to make it a nice, strong, deliberate movement. Look up, come back to child's pose. All right, plank position, hips square. Lift that tailbone right to the ceiling, long extension, drive through, alternate, drive through. Yes, you're working your upper body. Notice that upper body working. It's giving you lots of stability. Here we go. Release, come back. Your shoulders are really working hard. We're going to change this one up a little bit, so be ready for that. Come to your plank. Come to the pike position. Draw through and hold. Hold right here. Now, where you've got one more. Let's make it really count. Plank, tailbone to the ceiling. Now, draw the leg through and hold. Now draw through 1 inch more, almost moving forward like you did with the saw, and hold. This time you have one leg through your arms in that saw position. Back, drop your knees. All right, you've got one more in you, I know. Ready? Dig in there. Ready? Let's do it. Alternating. Lift up, alternate. Draw through, lift up. Can you bring that knee a little further through? Up, draw through, up, draw through, up, draw through, up. And last one, release your knees, stretch back. Hold that stretch. Beautiful job, everyone. We finished our Tabata, but we haven't finished working out. Have some water. This is a good time to do that. Take this little break, a little transition. Great job today. I don't think we missed anything. We worked every muscle in that body. Now I want you to come to tabletop. Place one hand below the shoulder, the other hand below the shoulder, and then take your knees about hip distance apart. Nice, long, straight spine. Draw your belly button into your spine. And in this position, I want you to come back. That's it, settle back, and then just come slightly forward. Just moving back and forth. Nice and easy. We're not working here. We're just getting a little mobility, slowing down that heart rate. And now I want you to come back to your plank right here. Nice work. Now, extend one leg back and have it just below the height of your hip. And now reach forward with one arm and have the palm face to the center. Now look at your mat. Hold this position. Thumb moves towards the ceiling and heel moves towards the ceiling together. So opposite arm, opposite leg lifting up and down. Keep your hips square to the mat. You're going to feel a contraction in your shoulder, in your lower back, and in your glutes as you lift and retract. Lift and retract. Give me 4, 3, 2. Last one. Place the hand down, place your knee down. Reach your arms forward into fingertips and draw back. Come back again, tabletop position. Make sure your hands are nice and wide, fingertips apart, right here. Now, we're going to do the opposite leg. So extend one leg back, square up your hips to the mat, and then reach forward with the opposite arm, palm facing to the center, thumb towards the ceiling. Make any adjustments you need to now so you feel nice and stable. Draw that belly button in, it's going to help that stability. Now, I want you to lift up and release. Lift up and release. Think about drawing that toe towards the back of the room. Nice and long leg. Nice shallow breathing throughout. Control that movement. Lift up. Lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hand, release the knee. Again, take those fingertips away from your body and then draw back. Really lengthening your spine, feeling a wonderful expansion all the way along that spine. And once again, coming back to your tabletop. Ready? Together now. Opposite arm to opposite leg. We're doing the other side. So extend. Now square out your hip and make sure you're feeling nice and stable. Recruit that core. Now we're going to lift up and we're going to draw in. We're going to lift up and we're going to draw in. Arch in the back and then arching up. Extending for 4, 3, 2, last one. Draw in, place your hand down, place your knee down, reach forward onto your fingertips and pull back. And come back to center. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Ready? Together. Extend the arm and the leg. Now, hips square to the mat. Draw that belly button in. We're not coming back to this position. We're going higher. So you're going to lift up into that high position, and then you're going to draw in. You're going to lift up into that high position, and then you're going to draw in. Bigger range of movement. Lots of activation of your glutes and your lower back and all of the muscles along your back. You're also really activating your shoulders. And as you draw in, you're using the obliques on the side of the abdomen, crossing through. Lift up. That's it. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, this is 1 more right here. 1 more, up, beautiful. Hands down, reach more, this is gonna feel really good. Pull back, nice work. Come back to tabletop. Now we've done a lot of work on that lower back. So take your knees a little wider than your hip. And I want you to draw your head through your arms and draw the hip forward and feel a nice arching of that back. Lengthening that lower back. Draw the hip forward, create space between your shoulder blades. And now draw back and float forward. Remember how we started? Draw back and float forward. Now, as you feel yourself getting more mobile, you can draw the hip really far forward. If this doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. You can stop here in tabletop before you draw back, or you can go further, dropping your hip and then driving back. Decide which one is more comfortable for you. Give me one more, and then we're going to stay back into that child's pose, all the way back. Now, tense your fingertips. There you go. And drop your head through your arms. And once again, lifting up. This time I want you to turn all the way over. Shoulders down. Nice long legs. Let your feet just relax. Let your arms relax next to your body. Now, I want you to make sure you have a little arch in that lower back. We call it a neutral spine. If you have issues with your lower back, feel free to put a pillow underneath, or roll up a towel and put it underneath, or just press down into your mat. But if you don't, I want you to create that neutral spine. And I want you to think about your breathing as we go through the series. Now, bring one knee directly above the hip, and bring the other knee directly above the hip. Now, maintain the neutral spine. As soon as you do that, often what we do is we drop suddenly the lower back right onto the mat. I want you to lift up slightly and create that arch and maintain that arch. Now, from this position, you're going to extend one leg and float it above the floor. Feel the engagement through your core. Now draw back. Other leg, float. And draw back in. Now, what often happens is we move our knees closer to our chest. We drop our lower back into the mat. Why? Because it's easier. So keep your knees away. Keep them just above your hip and keep that neutral spine. Let's do it again. Extend your leg. Hold. You're going to feel the recruitment in the lower back. That's what you should be feeling. You're going to feel the recruitment all across the abdomen. Nice shallow breathing. Draw in. Other leg, extend. Nice work. And draw in. Beautiful. Check your position. Are your knees above your hip? Perfect. Let's do it one more time. Extend, float, and hold. Now let's add another element. Float your hands above the mat, and you're just going to lift your shoulders off the floor. That's it. If this is too intense, then drop your shoulders back. You're still getting a great work through the core. This is just adding on another element. Now, keep your shoulders up, draw the knee in, and extend the other leg. Knee above the hip. Keep reaching through, keep your shoulders off the floor. And draw back. Now, draw both knees into your chest. That should feel really good. Gentle rocking side to side. Nice work. All right, let's come back to that position. Roll the knees away, knees directly above your hip, creating that neutral spine, hands flat on the floor. Now, I want you to do one leg at a time, float above the floor, and then draw in, float above the floor, and draw in. Let's do it again. Floating, and draw in, floating, and draw in, and hold. Now, if you found that challenging, stay with it. If you feel like you could work a little harder, try them together. Float down, draw in. Nice work. Float down, draw in. Float down. Draw in, give me two more. 1, and 2, Draw in. Now draw all the way in. Nice work. And gentle rocking side to side. We're going to do one more in this series. You have the option of having your knees bent and directly above your hip. So take that option if you prefer. You can do the single lowering, or you keep your knees bent and do double lowering. If you feel like you may be ready to work a little harder, extend your legs. So remember, you have those two options. Single leg lower with a knee bend, or double leg lower with a knee bend. This is the third option. Variation, dropping, floating, drawing back with extended leg. There you go. Keep that neutral spine. Maintain control of your legs. Once again, if you're feeling really strong, you have the option of floating both legs above the floor and drawing back in. If this bothers your lower back at all, go back to bending your knees and alternating, or doing one extended leg at a time. Let your breathing help you. We're almost there. I want you to give me two more. One, draw up. Two, draw up. Beautiful job. Draw the knees right back into the chest. Now, place your hands on top of those knees and create a nice big round circle. Draw the knees in and let them float away. A little massage onto that lower back that you worked so hard today. We've done lots of lower back work today. You might feel quite tight. Draw back into the chest, and let's go the other direction. These egg beaters can be really nice for releasing and relaxing the lower back, as well as creating a little bit of a massage in that circle. All right, returning back to center right here. Place your hands on your hamstrings, draw your knees right into your chest, and roll up. Now, coming up is really important. I don't want you to do anything that's going to damage your lower back. Our power is going to come from our legs, not from the back. So create a fist next to your hip, lift your body up. Now, get in a position where you're able to activate the power of your legs. Ready? And slowly draw up. Coming into an upright position, right here. I want you to lift up through your spine. Lift, 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 lift. Let the arms relax down to the side. Now, I want you to draw the hips slightly forward. So you're getting a little hip extension right through here. Ready? Now, I want you to inhale and exhale. And then I want you to open down one leg. See how far you can go. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Other side. Reach down. One more on each side. Big inhale. Big exhale. And then reach down. Back to center. Big inhale. Big exhale. Other side. Now I want you to hold in the center. Bring your feet about shoulder width apart. Soften your knees and focus on recruiting that core. Move your weight over to one side. That knee is really strongly bent, and reach back into a quadricep stretch right here. Now, I know this requires balance. So find a spot on the wall or the floor and focus on that spot. Once you have your balance, you're going to slowly press this hip forward. Push the hip forward. That's it. Feel the heat coming into your quads. Beautiful stretch. That's it. Now hold. 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice work. Take that same leg. Flex your foot. Draw the toe towards the ceiling. Again, engage through the core. Activate that core. Now hinge your body forward. Really bend your thigh and place both hands on your bent thigh. You're keeping your chest open and up. Feeling a wonderful stretch through your hamstring. Nice deep breathing. Once again, focus on your balance. We're gonna lift up, take that leg above the knee, and slowly hinge forward, recruiting our core, focusing on a spot on the floor or the ceiling. And don't feel discouraged when you put your leg down. I just did it twice, it's no big deal. Remember, we're practicing balance, not perfection. So if you need to drop that foot, drop it. If you need to hold on to a chair, hold on to a chair. Now, wherever you are, hold and go 1 inch deeper. There you go. Now hold that. 4, 3, 2, lift up, release the leg, march it out. Nice work. Now, again, nice stable core. Recruit that core, release your shoulders, bend both knees. Transfer your weight onto the opposite side. Make sure this knee is strongly bent. Now reach back to that quad stretch. One knee directly across from the other. And start to press your hip forward. Press, 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 press. Often you'll find it's easier to balance on one side than the other. We're working on it, okay? So if you have to drop your leg, drop your leg. If you have to hold on to something, hold on to something. Feel the heat coming into that quad. Opening up your hip flexor, recruiting that core. And release. Now, flex your foot forward first. Lift your toe up towards the ceiling. Make sure this knee is really bent. Then take that hip and press back, hinging forward. And placing both hands in your bent thigh. Once again, keeping your chest open and your shoulders down and drawing in that belly button. Feel that wonderful stretch all the way through your gastrocnemius, that big calf muscle, and all the way up your hamstring, right in the back of your leg. Now lift up. Let's come back to that balance. Take one leg, place it on top, and a little further up the thigh. Now, hinge forward and slowly load the back of your heel and drop into your stretch. Grab onto something if you need to. Press your belly button into your spine. That really helps create stability. That's it. Can you go just 1 inch deeper? 3, 2, and lifting out. Nice work. March out. One last big inhale. Reach up to that ceiling and big exhale. And have a fantastic day, you guys. If you're doing this in the evening, have a good sleep. Good to see you. Great to see you, Hillary and Jennifer. Great job. Have a great day, everybody.